our big, beautiful blue planet. It's home, right? The place we think we know best. But, when you actually stop and think, how much do we really understand about it?
That's such a great question. We're here every single day, but the fundamentals, why Earth is, well, Earth.
Right.
We often just take it for granted.
Exactly. And that's really what we want to get into in this deep dive. We've looked at some fascinating sources about the basics of our planet,
Right.
what makes it unique, the incredible life it holds, and crucially, why looking after it is just, well, essential, not just a nice idea.
So the plan is to pull out some of the most compelling ideas from these sources, give you a clearer picture, maybe even share a few facts that might make you go, huh, didn't know that.
Okay, let's do it. So first off, Earth's uniqueness. That really jumps out. As far as we know, it's the only planet, certainly in our solar system, that supports life. That's pretty profound.
It really is. And the sources we looked at, they kind of point to this magic trio, if you like. Oxygen in the air, loads of water, and critically the temperature. It's just right.
The just right temperature. I saw one source use that Goldilocks idea.
Exactly.
Not boiling like Venus, not freezing like Mars. It's in that perfect little zone.
Precisely. And, it's not just about how far we are from the sun, although that's obviously key. Our atmosphere plays a huge part, too. It's like this blanket trapping just enough heat.
The greenhouse effect.
Yes, exactly. We hear about it in a negative context sometimes now, but fundamentally it's what keeps the water liquid and allows life, well, life as we know it, to even exist. Without it, Earth would be an ice ball.
Wow, okay. That really frames it differently. And speaking of water, those pictures from space, right? They just scream water planet. Our sources say, what, around 70% coverage?
Yeah, roughly 70%. That blue color isn't just decorative, it's fundamental.
Right.
And it's not just the amount, is it? Water itself is amazing stuff. Think about how it absorbs heat, moves it around the planet, that regulates our climate massively.
Okay. Like global air conditioning, sort of.
In a way, yeah. And then there's all the life in the water. From tiny microbes way down deep to, huge whales. It's a whole world under the surface.
Absolutely. So that leaves the other 30%, the land. And it's easy to just think, oh, ground. But the sources remind us it's this incredible mix. Forests, deserts, mountains, cities too, of course.
Such diversity. And each of those environments, those biomes, they support their own special set of plants and animals, all adapted perfectly. It's another layer of Earth's amazing life support system.
Which brings us nicely to biodiversity, the sheer number of living things.
Yeah.
One source mentioned an estimate, like 8.7 million different species sharing the planet with us.
It's staggering, isn't it? 8.7 million.
It's hard to even picture that.
It really is. And it just speaks to the complexity, the richness of Earth's ecosystems. Every single one of those species, no matter how small it seems to us, it plays a role. Think about bees pollinating or tiny organisms breaking down dead stuff in the soil. Everything's connected in this intricate web.
But, and this is a really big but that comes through in the sources.
The challenges.
Yeah. This incredible variety of life is under threat, big time. We're losing species way too fast.
Definitely. Things like habitat destruction, chopping down forests, for example.
Yeah.
Pollution is a huge one, air and water. And then there's the big one overlying it all, climate change.
And losing species isn't just sad, is it? The sources stress it has real knock-on effects.
Absolutely. It weakens the whole system, like pulling threads from a tapestry eventually. It starts to unravel. These aren't isolated problems. They affect the planet's overall health, and ultimately they affect us too.
Which leads straight to the why. Why protecting Earth matters so much.
Yes.
The sources are crystal clear. Our planet gives us literally everything we need to survive. The air we're breathing right now.
The food we eat.
The water we drink. It's not just scenery, it's our life support.
And connecting that back to you, listening. Your own health and well-being are tied directly to the planet's health. It's not some abstract idea.
Right.
Clean air, clean water, good soil that comes from a healthy Earth. So protecting it. It's really about protecting ourselves, our future generations.
Okay, so the problems are huge, maybe even a bit overwhelming sometimes.
They can feel that way.
But what I really liked is that the sources also talk about hope, about empowerment. They make the point that small actions, things individuals do,
Yeah.
they really can add up.
Yeah, that's such an important message. And they get practical too, giving real examples. Using less plastic, carry your own bottle, your own shopping bag, simple stuff.
Planting a tree, maybe? Turning off lights when you leave a room.
Exactly. Choosing to walk or cycle instead of drive sometimes. These aren't like heroic sacrifices for most people. They're achievable things.
Tangible things. And another key point was talking about it. Sharing what you know, talking to friends, family.
Raising awareness.
Yeah. One source had a lovely line. The more people care, the more the earth thrives. Simple, but powerful.
That collective aspect is key. Individual steps are great, but when communities get involved, when awareness spreads, that's when you can see bigger shifts. It reminds us we're all in this together.
Totally. And the sources even directly ask you, the listener, what's one small thing you could do, maybe even today, to help?
It's a great call to action, isn't it? Moves it from just learning about it to doing something about it.
Yeah.
And they suggest things like sharing positive green actions online, creating that sense of community.
I also saw a really neat idea in one source about practicing describing nature in English.
Oh.
Yeah, like really noticing the details, the color of the sky, the shape of leaves, the sounds, and trying to put words to it. It connects language with appreciating your surroundings.
That's a beautiful idea. It encourages that deeper connection, doesn't it? Really seeing the environment around you and valuing it more.
So just to kind of wrap up where we've been, we talked about what makes Earth so special for life, that Goldilocks sweet spot, the water, the air,
The conditions.
then the incredible biodiversity, all those millions of species, but also the serious threats they face from pollution, habitat loss, climate change.
Big challenges.
But crucially, also the power of individual action. That small steps matter, that talking about it matters, that we all have a role.
And hopefully, through this kind of exploration, we all gain a bit more appreciation, move from just living on Earth to really understanding it a bit better, understanding our place in it all.
Okay, so here's something to really chew on. We talked about millions of species, the oceans, the atmosphere, everything being interconnected.
The web of life.
Exactly. So think about that interconnectedness. What does it really mean for your individual role? What tiny ripple effect might your choices today, maybe something you haven't even considered, have on that incredibly complex, beautiful blue system we call home?